Hey everyone, final week, final question. I'm answering Justin Godomsky's question, and his question is, with the recent attacks in Orlando and those seen in places such as Paris, a culture of fear seems to be gripping the United States. With these attacks on modern societies, are we facing a situation in which we resort back to the model that Israel has adopted, with closed borders and a military that is no longer largely forward deployed, but held within the borders of the U.S.? Yeah, I think we are. And to start my answer out, I wanted to quote Mulder. He says, "The culture of fear practiced by powerful international actors can destabilize international systems." And I think an example of that right now is just the major media coverage going on about the Orlando shooting. And some people are talking about terrorists, and then some people are talking about banning semi-automatic weapons or guns altogether. And Mulder also had a very good point about, he talks about the offensive counterterrorism strategy we had post 9/11, and that was to demonize Muslim faith and the Islamic culture. And I think in this situation, we're not necessarily demonizing the culture, but we're demonizing the weapons used. So, I think in a way that could be a recoil. It may not be necessarily our military, but it is sort of like a disarming our citizens to feel safer, just because of the fear of, who can I trust? If they have a gun, or anybody can get their hands on a gun, or whatever your argument may be. But Mueller, the article after the Mulder article, he has a very interesting point, and I definitely think it's worth considering. He says the creation of a peaceful regional order of nation states has usually been the product of a violent process of ethnic separation. In areas where that separation has not yet occurred, politics is apt to remain ugly. So, I mean, I think we've seen that throughout history of the U.S. I would say that our Civil War was a very violent process of ethnic separation. We, clearly disagreed on slavery, and there was a violent outbreak of war on that. And I think even now violence is occurring. It's different because of the modern time we're in, but violence is occurring, and separation is apparent as well, which is causing the fear, and everyone kind of wants to lock the front door and not let anybody in. But I think a solution to that partly is, I think what we need to be extreme about is being American. We can all be individuals and identify passionately with our races, our religion, our sexual orientation. That's the beauty about America. It's our freedom. But at the end of the day, we all need to be Americans. We need to be educated and know what our nation stands for. And I think that would cancel out the unknown that creates a lot of the fear in our nation today. Thank you guys so much.